I'm going to be leading you through an EFT sequence to help you release that pesky inner critic. That voice inside our head that sometimes is whispering, sometimes is really loud, but it's pesky and it's there. It's the voice that tells us, oh, don't do that. We shouldn't do that. We're not good enough. You'll never win. You'll always lose. You're not, it just has this ongoing dialogue. Its objective is always to try and keep you safe, but it just really doesn't do a very good job, because along the way it keeps you playing small. So we want to be able to change that voice, to quieten that voice, and we certainly don't want to listen to it. So what I invite you to do is just to think about how your inner critic shows up for you. So just go inside, close your eyes, and just tune into that critical voice. Tune into the sorts of things it says to you. Tune in to the tone of it, and noticing the emotions that come up when you listen to it, and give it a number of intensity between 10 and 0. A 10 is it's really intense, and 0 is what critic. Also, when you're tuning in, just notice where in your body you feel it. If you've got pen and paper, just make a note, or try and make a mental note, because it is helpful. It's always helpful to do a before and after, to get the stats. and by just this sort of calibration, it gives us a number, so it gives us something to compare. Obviously it's arbitrary, people find it helpful, and so I like to include that. So now let's take some deep breaths. Nice deep breaths, and out through the mouth, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. And let's start with the karate chop, which can be 2 fingers, or it can be it can, as long as you're tapping on the side of the hand. This is known as the karate chop traditionally, but sometimes it's just called the side of the hand. And we start with our setup statement, which is always a combination of acknowledging the issue and validating the self. So, even though I have this harsh inner critic that constantly judges me, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though this inner voice tells me I am not good enough, I choose to be kind to myself. Even though I have carried this critical voice for so long, I am ready to release it now. So we start with the eyebrow, and it is the beginning of the eyebrow here. Couple of fingers, just enough pressure that you can feel it, but not enough pressure to bruise yourself. So you're tapping this constant inner criticism. Then the side of the eye, which is on the socket here, always judging everything I do. Then under the eye, and again, you can feel, not right under the eye, so you're poking in the eye, but under the eye here. Never feeling good enough. Under the nose, this harsh voice in my mind. Chin point, telling me I should do better. Collarbone, all these negative judgments. Under the arm, the weight of self-judgment. Top of the head. There's lots of points on the head, so I like to tap. and I tap in a clockwise circle. Okay. This endless inner criticism. Eyebrow point again. I've listened to this critic for so long. Side of the eye. It's exhausting carrying this burden. Under the eye. I'm always second guessing myself. Under the nose. Feeling like I just don't measure up. Chin point. This critical voice that just won't be quiet. Collarbone. All the time I've spent beating myself up. Under the arm. This pattern of self-criticism is so familiar. Top of the head. This consistent heaviness of constant judgment. Right, take a nice deep releasing breath. Okay. Eyebrow. But what if I could be gentler with myself? Side of the eye. Maybe I don't need this critic anymore. Under the eye. I'm ready to release this old pattern. Under the nose. Choosing self-compassion instead. Chin. Learning to trust my inner wisdom. Collarbone. I can be my own best friend. Under the arm. Beginning to let go. Top of the head. Opening to self-acceptance. Eyebrow point. I choose to release my inner critic. Side of the eye. Making space for self-compassion. Under the eye. I am worthy as I am. Under the nose. My inner wisdom guides me. Chin. I embrace my authentic self. Collarbone. It is safe to be gentle with myself. Under the arm. I am releasing any need for harsh judgment. Top of the head. I am enough as I am. Nice deep breath in. And release. Another deep breath in. And release. And let's do another deep breath in and release. Moving now into integration. So, eyebrow point. As I release my inner critic, side of the eye, I feel lighter and freer. Under the eye, I'm making space for self-love. Under the nose, my body knows how to heal. Chin, each breath brings greater peace. Collarbone, integrating a new way of being with myself. Under the arm, welcoming self-compassion. Top of the head, feeling safe in my own presence. Eyebrow, my wisdom, my inner wisdom grows stronger. Side of the eye, self-acceptance flows naturally. Under the eye, every cell in my body remembers peace. Under the nose, this new gentleness with myself. Chin point, feeling supported and secure. Collarbone, trusting my inner guidance. Under the arm, embracing my whole self. Top of the head, living from this place of peace. Now, we're going to do a short visualization while continuing to tap to help integrate what we've just done. So you can choose to tap on your collarbone or the karate chop or anywhere else that feels feels right for you. It's your choice. So close your eyes while you're tapping. Keep tapping. Imagine a warm golden light surrounding your body. With each breath, this light grows stronger. And as it grows stronger, it dissolves any remaining traces of self-criticism. See this light transforming the energy of criticism into compassion. See it transforming judgment into self-acceptance. Observe as old patterns dissolve, being replaced by a gentle, loving presence within you. Feel your body becoming lighter, more peaceful, more aligned with your true nature. Nice deep breath. And now a final karate chop. I now choose to release my inner critic, embracing my authentic self with love and compassion, and trust in my inner wisdom to guide me forward. So now put your hands on your heart. Take 3 nice deep breaths in and out. In and out. In and out. And just notice how you feel now compared to when you started. Notice if the intensity of the grip of that inner critic has lessened, and if you can put a number on it, if it's lower. Notice where you felt it in your body. Has that changed? Has it moved? Notice if there is a change in the emotions you felt from when we started to when we finished. And please, if the number's higher than you want, just do this again. Repeat it. Repeat it and repeat it at different points throughout the day. So always remember to drink water after you've done EFT. And also remember that the effects of this sort of work may continue to unfold over the next few days. Just notice what comes up and let me know. I'm always happy to answer any questions in this space, or if you want to send me an email to beverly@beverlyharper. I will always answer. Okay, go well. Thank you for your presence.